My chat a minute, that's still frozen. I'll try my Blizzard and see if I can open that. Apologies everyone, my internet fell over again. Let's see if my chat can cope with coming back in a moment. Let's go have a look. There we are, connecting back. We're back into the chat room as well. Apologies if I missed anything whilst that was going on. Thank you everyone for bearing with me. We are back. We fell over, our poor internet fell over. So everyone do a refresh, we should be back. There we go. Apologies everyone. We lost our internet. There we are. Alganis, US at you, and just rolled a new character in US, first ever server. Just gone, hoping to make gold. Sounds fantastic, Wondersheep. There we go, we're in the middle of destroying stuff at the time, so we'll go through and carry on with that for the moment. I am back. Refresh everyone if you haven't refreshed already. Not your connection, DevOps, it was mine. My internet fell over. Just sold a level 25 Sea Breeze Bumblebee for 35,000 gold. Sounds fantastic. Disaster averted. We are back. Let me just run over here and carry on with my braces. And whilst we're doing here, waiting for everyone to come back in. Yeah, my poor modem just falls over every now and again. It's quite inconvenient, I must admit. Thank you, Nikosi. I think it's something to do with the wiring in the house, even though it's a newish house. It's nearly 10 years old now, though. I think the BT wiring wasn't particularly great in it to start off with. And I think something is causing my modem to turn itself off and on again. Every now and again. Which causes a few issues, certainly. People really buy level 25 Bs, can't believe that. Is there a reason not to, or reason to? Can be purchased from the auction house, or bought for polished pet charms, times 250 from Storm's Wake, at Revered with Storm's Wake. Oh, right, okay. That's very easy then, yeah. BT turns off every so often for you as well. Very reliable. Reliably just turning itself off. Yeah, it is quite frustrating. Okay, we've got enough things we needed there in terms of Expulsum. Bolt of Mageweave is actually annoying me that Bolt of Mageweave is coming from the ult instead from Hellfire, which is kind of always throwing things out there. What we'll do here is we'll buy our stuff we need from the vendor, like that. Then we're going to head on over to the guild bank, get everything. Sorcerer's Earth, I thought I had a fair amount of it. But we'll have a look inside, see what happens there. Is it time to panic yet? I think we're fine at the moment. Or it must have eaten the internet cable. I think it was too much fluff for the internet. It couldn't quite cope with it all. So what do we want from here? Hellfire and Almorte. Well, we know Hellfire is the Mageweave. I need to somehow get rid of that. There we go. Bolt of Mageweave there. Spare. Oh, we need spare parts. So we need to go over. Samadan's got a load in the bank, so we might have to go and get those. Pick those off him. Bolt of Mageweave we can make ourselves, so I'll do that now. How many did I need? Let me just check. I need 4. So Bolt of Nutweave, Mageweave. Let's just make 10. Not 110. 10. That should be enough. There we go. You need the bee to start the mount quest, but level 1 bee is enough for it. Oh, right, okay, I see. Okay. I'm back. Yes, I've been back a little bit, Jack. Random question. Want to poll everyone. Have some gold, 20 to 50,000 on a few servers from leveling old characters for achievements. What do you think you should do with it? Debating on buying transmoggle pets that don't have already, but unsure what to do. I think pets on several servers is definitely the option there. Oh, we've got a Way Corio. Hold on. Hold the fort. there he is. He's deciding whether to move or not. I think he's falling back asleep. There you go. No. Oh, look at him. He's just nestling into his floof. He knows he's on camera. Time to sleep, Oreo. It's all okay. Oh, look at that. Too cute. Upside down head Oreo. He's not food motivated. He just wants fleece. Fleecy blankets and cuddles. Bless him. Too cute for sure. Did I make all my things I needed? There. So I need spare parts, sorcerous earth, and mysterious essence. Mysterious essence I can do from the enchanting, not tailoring, enchanting. From here, we'll take three from there. We'll do that. Oh, definitely not Vallegra. There we are. He's all snuggled upside down. Cheap pets can get those on, sell those on medium realms. Yes, I think that would be the best idea. Pets because you can move them around, and then sorcerous earth, and then something from El Morte. What's from El Morte? Oh, these spare parts. They're in. Samadan's got them in the bank according to that. So I'll go to Samadan and do that. Let's do that now. Log out. I'll do over and do that one. You're so hyped, are you, Jack? You're looking forward to them. Buy from one gold and sell for another one. Yeah. So Samadan, let's have a look. Spare parts. Spare parts aren't soulbound, are they? For a minute, I think. Yeah, they are soulbound. I was thinking for a minute then, Hellrider. Hold on. Hold the fort. Spare parts I can't get. I was thinking as I was loading through, I was thinking, hang on a minute. Definitely we've got a problem here. In which case I'm going to have to go over to... let's go back to Samadan. We're going to have to pick some up. It means we're going to have to go to Mechagon to get some. Not as easy getting them. Oh, fantastic, Jack. That sounds good. Right, so let's go back to Samadan. There we go. We're trying to sell the Hypop. Sell on the Hypop. Pets are selling for a reasonable amount, but all your crafters are going to be moved as well. Okay, that sounds good. I mean, you could always just start sort of spreading out into those realms more, I guess. Keep race changing your hunter to everything. I do like the allied races. I'd like to collect some more of them, certainly. Well, I've got some disenchants to do whilst I'm here, so I'll do those. Spending a lot of time on Samadan tonight, but this is kind of maintenance. This is gold making maintenance. We're getting some good sales here. Although, that said, actually, while I think about it, I really should put on the auctions of things like Awakening, because we'll get some good sales at this time of night for alchemy if we're lucky. So before I go over and do the spare parts, what I will do is make the things I can make. We'll just need some sorcerous earth for that. So we'll pick that up first. Get the things we need. Where's my crafting task list? I'll need that. I'll need that. Close that. Move that over and scan for that. Sorcerous earth, 9 gold 50. Quite expensive. 2 gold 8 is my average purchase price. Just for convenience, because I just need one at the moment anyway. I'm just going to buy one now. Just makes life a little bit easier. Save me logging in and out all the time. Buy in full and sell on the medium. Working on level 25 platforming article. Should be ready in a few days. All that sounds good, Jack. Let's go here. Let's pick up the purchases, and then we can come back. Reverse back a little bit. So we still need. Oh, we still need another 3 sorcerer's earth. What's that for? The hexweave bag. Okay, that's fine. The profit margins are fine on that. So let's go have a look. Sorceress. I mean, this is not the cheapest way of getting it by a long shot, but it just gives me some for now, which will be fine. I'll buy those. Hexweave bag prices should be able to soak this up quite happily. So we'll go through there and we'll pick up those. There we go, so we don't need that anymore. Then we can make the things we want to make, which is the uncanny gear, deep sea bags, hexweave bags. What's the profit on the hexweave bags? 121, so that should be fine. It's not as high as it used to be, but it's still fine. There we go. Okay, we'll do all of these. And then we will jump back. We've got cooking to do. We just can't do the Mekdal's Big Mech because we need the spare parts for that. Don't think the... so cooking, we'll do that. Jump on over. Baked potato. Ghastly goulash. Biltong. Abyssal fried risole. I can make one of the Big Mechs, so I'll do that. And then enchanting wise, just a few... greater parry and versatile navigation, we'll do those. There we go, and we'll post those on. Then we'll go through and post everyone else's auctions on next before we start going over and doing any spare parts, because I think we need to really get moving on the gold making. We've been hovering around this million for quite a while since I've been buying so much with the relics. It'll be nice to sort of shift those off, get rid of that stock at some point soon. Once we get pre-patch, which will be soon. Not long now, very excited for that. Okay, so that's all posted on. Let's just jump through the other characters. We've got Awakening's Alchemy to definitely get on. That's the next part here. We'll go through a few other bits. Ella Hoof, thank you so much with your brand new Prime. That is amazing. We've got a double Oreo now. That's amazing. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Absolutely fantastic to have you here. Trying to pick all my emotes here. I need to get myself a stream deck so I can press the buttons. Alright, let's have a look here. We'll do the expires. Got a few sales way off what they used to be, but that's to be expected at this point in the McDowell's big mega. Something like that. It was close. Okay, I'll run a post scan at least. Get that going for the moment. I feel like I should do some Shadowlands prep, but I've been focusing on the Destiny 2 Covenant Vault, Content Vault. Only prep you've done so far 5 months of spamming mod raids to get enough gold for the long boy. That was important prep in my eyes. I think that's fair enough. Take this time to take a break and enjoy other games if you're so inclined. Most definitely. You don't really need to prep other than be ready to enjoy the game when it comes out. Oh, I'm missing some actual herbs here. I'm missing some sea stalk. Let's have a look. If I go to my alchemy, we'll have a look here and see what we have.
Gumdrops TSM just subscribed. Samadan 1 thumbs.
Samadan 1 thumbs indeed. Thank you so much, Gumdrops. That's a whole year. That is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Gumdrops. Lovely to have you here. Goldmaking King himself, thank you. And just sold a potion of Unbridled Fury as well. Lovely to have you here. How have you been? Can't face tidying my bags ready for Shadowlands. I know the feeling. I can't face tidying up my quest logs. That's my main problem. I've got another sale, Greater Flask of the Endless Fathoms. What I could really do with here is a Silas proc. We're low on lots of herbs here. Winter's Kiss, Sea Stalk and Star Moss. So let's go have a look at the herbs. Do I have a group for herbs? I don't appear to have one. BFA herbs. We need a group for this. Let me just go get one up. Unless I've got one and it hasn't got a shopping operation. There we go. It hasn't got a shopping operation assigned to it for some reason. No, it has. Shopping average buy. Was I just missing that? Hold on. Let me come back. Oh, I'm in auctioning. Of course. There we go. Simple mistake. There we go. No problem, Mr. Gareth. Just ditch all the quests. I know it's hard, definitely. We need another bar above or below the sub goal. Donation bar with the text donation for Stream Deck. That's a good point, actually. I could probably do something like that. Another sort of goal to add on to it. I mean, I've got many things that I've had sort of like on a wish list of sorts, certainly. Well, Anchorweed's back up to 25, that's good. Star Moss we are low on, so let's buy some of that. Let's get ourselves, say, 300 for now. We don't need to go crazy on this. Siren's Pollen, we have 100 already. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. There we go. So another, let's have a look. Siren's Pollen, that one. We'll buy some of that. The rest is looking quite expensive, actually. How much do we have at the moment? 100. So let's just get a couple of hundred now. And then Winter's Kiss is up at 5 gold and 5 gold here. So Winter's Kiss, we don't have much at all. So we'll need another 300 at that price. 118% isn't too bad. It's the Sea Stalk, that's at 5 gold. I did have it at 2 gold 20. So I'll take what I need there, 500. And then the Riverbud. This is going to change my prices somewhat for some other herbs, but not a huge amount. Samadan's got 1,000, Awakening's got 110, so we need probably about 400 there, so we've got enough of everything there. Zenithid is up to 899. I still have a couple of thousand on me, so I can make stuff for a profit here at the moment. Dakota 70, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Let me just go to my mailbox, pick up those purchases. Then we can at least do the daily cooldown. There we go. And we'll get that going. Anchorweed times 10. See if we happen to get a Silas proc. Continuous curing, so no Silas proc. We'll just have to make do with the potions we have at the moment, which are now all on, I believe. Let's just have a look. Let's get those sold. Take those off. And then check my auctions. Those are all on and those are sold already, so I don't think there's anything more in terms of select all of those, run a post scan. Item group is invalid for Succulent Sausage and Thunder 45. Ah, that's on the base group, isn't it? Okay, what I need to do there is go through here. Oh no, is it on my base group? I believe it is, yeah. So I go into my operations here. I need to take off groups under my base group operations. I've got a default one on each of those, I think. Let me just check on here. I'm going to take those off there on the base group, because that will make that easier and cleaner. There we go. That way I can go back here and run a post scan. There we go. And then we've got just the Dimitri's draft going on. There we go. And a question, someone have a good macro for milling. What do you need a macro? Just use TSM Destroy. That's a good point, as Real Ginny said. That works just as well. So, got that done. That's done. Those are posted on, so that's fine. We didn't get the Silas, so we'll leave the garrison stuff here at the moment. Although we do need to... We have got the alchemy lab going, I think. We've got any buildings to open? I think we're fine on that front as well, actually. Okay, we'll jump onto the other characters, get their auctions listed back on first, before we do anything else. TSM Destroy works for just one time. You reload, but same results. Okay. TSN Destroy doesn't work for you either, Villegra. Interesting. I haven't tried it for milling. Let's try on Samadan here. See if it works for me. Give this a test out, shall we? It works for you, does it, Real Ginny? Okay, so let's have a look. You have to turn off faster loot. So we've got here fireweed, frostweed, and starflower, just as a test. Let's mill those. Mill those. Frostweed, starflower. Yep, that works as a test. And I've got a faster loot add-on as well at the moment. I have... Which one do I have? Faster loot orders one word. So it's definitely working for me. I wonder why it wouldn't work. Let's deal with the expires. Get rid of those. Got a few things we probably need to restock on here as well, actually. Looking at this. Let's get all the others as well. There we go. Take those off as well. How much a day do I cancel and relist? I don't cancel at all if I can help it. Relisting is probably every other day at best, sometimes every day. I'm getting quite lazy with my my posting at the moment. Yeah, try to turn off fast loot because I know TSN does sometimes have problems with it. Currently, fingers crossed, it's working for me at the moment, but it doesn't always. Atagina, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. There's one called Faster Loot and one with a space, Faster Loot. Yeah, so I've got the one without the space, and it's currently working for me. Your mileage may vary, obviously. Let me just check my auctions and then check on inscription. Let's clear that one off Samadan. Restock. So we do have a few things here. War Scrolls, Tome of the Quiet Mind, more War Scrolls, and a Highborn Compendium. Gathering wise, Crimson, Maroon, and Ultramarine ink is needed. Okay, so let's have a look. Craft, Crimson Pigment, you're saying from the auction house. Interestingly, I'll have a look at that. Why is the Crimson Pigment on the auction house? Crimson Pigment is $9.99. That to me sounds expensive, so I'm going to ignore that one. I'm going to have a look at the herbs instead. BFA herbs, and we have, so the cheapest herb here is the Akunda's Bite. Probably buy a bunch of that up if we need it. In fact, all of that we could get quite cheaply, 3 gold 80. Oh no, Siren's Pollen's cheaper. Let's just jump back on that, hold on. Siren's Pollen is there. Let's buy that at 180, 268 easily. You can get that lot. Let's start with that. That should be enough. Maroon ink, we need obviously the Zinanthid as well. So I'll have a look at that in a moment as well. So, how much did I need in maroon ink? 95. Right, okay, how's my Zinanthid stock? It was quite expensive compared to my last average buy price. $8.99 actually, that's not too bad. My smart average buy price is $1.89. So that is a big difference. My average buy price is 28 gold, which is quite a big difference. Samadan's actually got 2,000 on me at the moment, according to that, in my bank. Do I actually have it on me, or have I used it already? Let me check that. Maroon ink I've got here, Mass Mill Zinanthid I've got here. So let's start with that. Might as well. Got a decent amount there, yeah. Did I happen to check if Relics of the Past and now TSM Destroy works? Okay, fantastic, Jack Neal. Glad you got that working. Check if Relics of the Past works with BFA inscription trinkets. I haven't checked that one specifically, no. That's probably enough maroon ink for the moment. How much did I need? 95. Okay, so we'll do 100 of those. We'll start with that, and then we've got Crimson and Ultramarine. Crimson I can do enough for. Oh no, I need more. Probably need more distilled water. Mass Mill Anchorweed I really need to take off my favourites, I think. I'll take that off there. And actually what I'll do is I'll put these other ones as favourites. That's probably the better option, and leave the Anchorweed down there. I think that's safer than having Anchorweed up at the top. So I'll leave Anchorweed there, and then I've got all the mass mills here. That's better. How do I open TSM Destroying? You see it triggering sometimes, but I don't know how to open it. So I've got mine set to a macro, /TSM space destroy, and I've assigned that to my hotkey Control X, because that ties in with my scroll wheel macro, which is also holding control down. So when I'm doing things like TSM Destroying, if I want to turn it on and off really quickly, I just have to tap X twice. And it's very handy for me in case, in the rare occasions that TSM Destroy does get stuck. It doesn't really get stuck for me much these days since 4.10. Moshi, how are you? Good evening to you. How have you been? Hope everything's okay with you. 110s that are running out of time to buy your freehold boost. Yes, Royal Genie, I can imagine. And good evening, Commander Bot. Hope you're doing well. And Dragon One Wing, good evening to you. Lots of people coming in. So we did that. We need to mass mill the Siren's Pollen, get some of that going, and then we can get some other. So Crimson Ink was the one we're needing here. Main one here. We need. How much do we need? It still says buy from the auction house. I've got enough here. Crimson Ink. Just gonna wait for that to go. I need 458 Crimson Ink. That's a lot, definitely. Fence repairing is endless, but otherwise all is well. Fantastic, Commander Bond. Doing good? Excellent. Good to hear, Mushy. I've been burning the midnight oil for relic flips. Hope it pays off. Mr. Ugly, I hope it pays off for you too. And Blue Nile, thank you so much for the follow. Voice is soothing to listen to. Well, thank you, Dragon One Wing. It's very kind of you to say so. We're just going through and doing some kind of inscription maintenance, I guess, is the best we could call this at the moment. We've certainly got plenty of crimson pigment coming through here, so we're good on that one. Ran out of snow fence 10 feet short of the end. Oh no! That's unfortunate. So calm and chilling. Oh, thank you. Inking is just brain hurting. It's a lot of waiting for things just to come through, certainly. Crimson and Ultramarine ink. What do we need from Awakening here? Let me just check in on this. Alt is the Ultramarine ink, so we need 71 Ultramarine ink. We'll go and do that first. I've got enough here at the moment, so Ultramarine, we'll do the 71 we need, as that's easy enough. I've got plenty of distilled water at the moment, so I've got plenty of things. I'm milling extra. I know, Seawolf, I just left it going whilst I was talking. And Thalandir, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. I guess in the case of milling, I just I'll always make use of it, certainly, eventually. And then we've got the Crimson ink is the big one here, having 458. That's the tricky one. We can make 660 easily at the moment. Shinjay, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Ultramarine and then Crimson. It's going to take a while. Thankfully we've got Oreo to entertain us at the moment. He's snoring behind me. I can hear him snoring. His little white paws sticking out. Alright, Ultramarine ink done. Left with the Crimson. 458. Go Gadget. Crimson. Okay. Let that run through. So, is everyone ready? Do you feel ready for pre-patch? Do you feel like if you're going to do the relics, you've got enough things stocked up? Are you going to do the relics? Is the other thing. What else are you going to do in pre-patch? Are you going to be leveling characters? Are you going to be trying to get that 34 slot bag? You need more stuff. There is more. I feel like I need more copper ore. Yeah, I think copper ore is definitely going to be useful, especially with like that engineering thing as well. Leveling tunes, all depends on how long pre-patch is. I mean, I think it's going to be what? If we assume it's going to be on the 6th, then that gives us 20 days, 21 days. Love it when streamers have their floofy friends on camera. Oreo is extra floofy. Fluffmorn is 7 kilos, definitely. So it's going to be, yeah, I think probably 21 days of pre-patch, I would say. You're selling the Melic rats? No, that doesn't sound right. Relic mats instead of doing the relics. Wish you had about 3 million more gold. Took the day off work on Shadowlands drop day. Can't decide which tune to level first, Hunter or Demon Hunter. It's a tricky one, isn't it? Just go whichever is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting at the launch anyway. People are totally cool charging you 2 times for copper bars on your server versus copper ore. 1 ore equals 1 bar. It's a strange one, isn't it? I don't think everyone quite gets the difference between some of the transfer rates on things. My thoughts on Shadowlands so far is I'm very excited for it. I think it looks absolutely amazing and stunning, most definitely. I think it's got some nice quests, it's got a nice storyline. I really like how professions are, even if the barrier to entry is really low. I think there's still going to be lots of fun to be had in professions, so I'm very excited for that. So buy cheap. Still working on it because lots of new stuff coming. Need lots of linen cloth on Horde server and lots of rune cloth on Shadow Song. Yeah, doing some Silithus farming. We'll get that as Ginny suggested, definitely. Giving Paladin a go this time. I like Paladin. I'd like to level up my Paladin character a little bit more. What is best to restock for Shadowlands or pre-patch? Well, at the moment, a lot of us who are doing the Relic of the Past kind of shuffle will be looking at old world vanilla cloth as a way to make some gold, certainly. That's an option. You're good. You're fed up with the negativity coming out. Well, I haven't looked into it. I'm not bothered with the whole conduits thing. I'm not bothered with the covenants thing. I'll just pick one of each covenant. I'm quite happy to just go with looks and feel. I'm not a min maxer. I'm not going all the way, top end raiding or anything like that. I'll be happy to do a few dungeons, maybe the odd raid. I'd like to keep on top of the raids a little bit more this time, rather than just missing them all out. Definitely. Uses the same nickname. Oh, really? That's brilliant. Dragon One Wing. It's a good name, though. I like it. Embroidered Deep Sea Satin has already dropped 30% in value of the amount, and the amount increased with 20%. Yeah, I can imagine, Jack, definitely. Would 5,000 linen and 5,000 rune cloth be okay to try the brown pants shuffle? I would say that's a good start. Definitely, Snaxy Ramus. Definitely. 4 linen minus the relic cost, 50 gold. Going to try and get to 60 and do some Torghast before the reset the following morning. So you have from 4 PM to 7 AM the next morning. Wow. Okay, that's quite the mission, definitely. If you're using the add-on Leatrix Plus and the add-on Fast Salute, uncheck Fast Salute in Leatrix Plus. Oh, excellent, Villegro. Thank you for finding that one out. Gave it a lot of thought a month ago. Decided that since you feel you're already making plenty now, you don't need to worry about relics. Look to supply people some people if it's worthwhile, but otherwise not going to bother. I think that's a good thing. I don't think we all need to go full on into the relics because I don't want to use that as my method to So you can't have two faster loots. Ah, I see. Yes, I don't want to spend too much of my time doing the relics, but I want to give it a go at least with the stock that I've got, because I know I got the stock at the moment really cheaply. Yes, that's right, Inkstain's Adventure. It's basically just called Shadowlands Gathering, and it covers all the gathering. I believe it also covers skinning as well. It's very, very useful. Still can't figure out some things on the relic doc. Have I made a video where I go over it? Not a specific video over that one, other than my Relic of the Past, Gold of the Future video. And I go through explaining. There is a video that actually goes with that. I ought to put the link for it in there. It's the I have a hoard problem. I'm a hoarder. That's the video that goes with it. That feeling when you're 300,000 invested in BFA mats for bags and forgot to dump it all as soon as possible. Well, Quilio, I still think they will sell. I don't think you're onto a complete loser there, certainly. I think bags, there'll be lots of people coming back. Not everyone will, there'll be people coming back in pre-patch, and they'll be making new characters, and they're all going to want bags, and you won't be able to get those because the Shadowlands bags won't be out yet. So carry on selling your bags as much as possible. Spending for Shadowlands Pre-Patch, yeah, that's the one Villego's got there. Thank you for posting the link. You can still hear Oreo snoring in the background. Right, we've done our milling. Fantastic. Let's make our Uncanny Vessel, Highborn Compendium, some War Scrolls, Tome with a Quiet Mind after that, some other more War Scrolls after that, Intellect and Battle Shout. Not a huge amount of gold, 1,600, but still, gold is gold, as they say. 6 months from now, have I got stuck on something? Got one tome. I'll have to do a / reload on that craft, I think. Something got stuck on the tome, or I'm missing something and it didn't pick it up. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Everyone wants to buy BFA mats for the prices 3 months ago. That is very true, actually. What was that for, Real Ginny? I missed that. Let me just scroll up, see if I missed it. I'll try and con Sam into joining. Hopefully, some others from chat. Oh, right, from the for the Silithus farm. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm quite up for farming at this point. I think. Mr. Ugly 24/7, thank you so much with your brand new Prime. Your support is most appreciated. Thank you. A whole lot of emotes for you. Thank you very much. It's very, very kind of you. There we go. You sold 2,040 deep sea bags so far. Mushy, that is a decent amount, definitely. Did I find a book? Did you see my tweet? I've got a very good selection. Some of those I've read myself already, like the Dragonlance Chronicles from ages ago. I'm going for ones that have got a really good, strong female character first. But yeah, I've got a nice big list of books to go through now. Certainly, I'm gonna compile it together and go through with my daughter, and I'll get her to pick out which ones we're gonna read next. Certainly, but it's very, very exciting. We have a lot of fun reading together. 5% auction cut and tomes have a high deposit cost. There is that, Jack. At the moment, I think with my crafting percentages, I should be okay because I'm using 110% crafting. So we'll see how this goes. Certainly. Let's go run a post scan. Highborn Compendium and the Uncanny Vessel are the main things really that's going to help me out here. So the deposit cost is 5 gold, isn't it? So what have we got here? Crafting cost is 32 gold. Profit is 54 gold on that, so I can swallow up that a little bit and make a little bit of gold on that at least. It's not a huge amount, agreed, definitely. Legion PH2, thank you so much for the follow. Just found out there is a cooking transmog out, apron, frying pan and rolling pin. Doing the tillers and just came across them. Oh yes, syncobatics. I've been told about those in the past as well. Shirax92, you're new to TSM, have a question. Are there any graphs or data where you can see what items are growing in value, so you can see what's getting useful to farm? Yeah, as long as I don't have to repost it, I should be alright. A graph in terms of seeing the price. I mean, I guess the best way, as Jack's just said, the Undermine journal is the best way to see the graphs of materials and things like that. That's the most. I mean, there's a plethora of information there for you. Does Worth It actually do graphs, Xenon? I haven't used Worth It in a while. I must update mine. There you go. Jack's got the Undermine journal for you there. That is really comprehensive when it comes to things like that. Okay, so let's jump out of here. Got a couple more characters to have a look. Where is a good place to farm some linen as alliance? The knolls around Sentinel Hill are quite good. From personal experience, you can just do that solo very easily. They spawn very, very quickly. If you just want linen, that's the best one for it, definitely. Right, let's have a look. Probably got some things expired. Yep. Got some good sales on leatherworking. I'm very, very impressed with leatherworking at the moment. Lots of uncanny sales, which I hadn't had for a long while. So there's definitely a lot of people coming in here. Snaxy Ram is going for a Silas. And Foreguard, thank you so much for the follow as well. What kind of Silas would you like, Snaxy Ramus? Crimson Whelping Farm is better, but yes, Westfall is a good one as well. I haven't done the Crimson Whelping one, actually. Student's got a one as well. Excellent. Thank you, Vallegra. Shadowlands Hype Silas. Okay. Let me think. How am I going to do that one? Okay, I've got one. Okay. Silas! Silas! It's Silas! There we go. I hope that works for you. Ooh, did Wildhead just say pre-patch October the 13th? Oh, really? Pre-patch the 13th? Ah. Let me just have a look. Go to Wowhead. Ooh, yeah, a few seconds ago. Shadowlands. What? What is this? Pagaros, I'll do your Silas in a moment. We have breaking news. We need to have a look at this. To the WoW community, I wanted to let you know that we're delaying the release of Shadowlands to later this year, and while we're still in the process of determining the right new date to launch, we felt it was important to let you know about the change in plans as soon as we could. This was an incredibly difficult decision for the team, as we're eager to get the expansion into your hands as you are to play it, but ultimately we feel it's the right decision for the game and for our players. Over the last several months of testing, we've made significant progress iterating on and polishing the core features and gameplay of Shadowlands. We're at a point where the zones, the campaign, the level up questing experience and the story we have to tell are essentially ready to share. We're excited by the covenants at the heart of the expansion, and it's been a thrill to see Torghast take shape into a fun and new kind of WoW experience. Thanks in no small part to your input. However, as everything started coming together and we've been listening to and building upon your feedback, it's become clear we need a little more time for additional polish and to balance and iterate on some interlocking pieces, particularly those related to the endgame Shadowlands. Shadowlands is one of the most intricate expansions we've yet created, and while we've made great progress, the challenge of tuning the endgame was compounded by the team having to work from home. Wow. Update the thing to pre-patch October the 13th. Let's do that whilst I'm here. Hold on, can I do that from here? Hold on, let me just change that. Jump onto that, onto my creator dashboard. Thank you for the nod. Hold on, there we go. Pre-patch. October the 13th. There we go. Whoops. Pop that on. Done that one. Okay, that's updated. Right. Wow. Okay. Pagaros, what kind of silence would you like before we carry on with this one? Where's that? Oh, God. Here we go. A creeped out Silas. Okay, I can do that one. Okay, before we carry on with this one, let's do this. Silas! How's about that? I hope that works. Okay. I, for one, let's finish reading this actually. I've missed a few of people saying things here. Hold on, let me carry on reading this. We've made great progress, team working from home. Blizzard has a commitment to quality. Exactly. We believe Shadowlands will be something special, and we've heard from many of you who feel the same. We need this extra time to ensure that Shadowlands lives up to its full potential. In the meantime, we're excited to announce that beginning October the 13th, we'll be releasing the Shadowlands Pre-Patch, which lays out a lot of the groundwork for the expansion. It includes our revamped character leveling, new player experience on Exile's Reach, and a host of new character customization options. And once we get closer to Shadowlands' release, you'll be called upon to defend Azeroth against a resurgence of the Scourge during our pre-patch event. Okay, so they're not committing to the Scourge event straight away, but getting people's noses underneath all the whole leveling experience and everything else like that. Thanks for your support and passion, and for your continued help and feedback as we head towards the finish line. We'll see you in Shadowlands soon. Wow. I like this. I think they've made the right call. Oreo agrees with me. He's upside down. Wow. I think that's probably a very brave call, definitely, to do that. Plenty of time to level your Forsaken Priest then. We have a date for anyone trying to get their Longboy. That's the main thing. Yeah. Yeah. We've just got time to farm. Exactly. You have, definitely. Look at Oreo. He's just upside down at the moment. Bless him. This is interesting. Okay. Not mad they delayed, but a lot of people may have booked time off and might not be able to get it back again. Yes, that is a problem, Zeliamoogle, definitely. Definitely. Get more time to prepare for the Longboy, certainly. What else did I miss? Those can use the time pre-patch level more alts. Time to cancel your time off. Yeah, definitely. I'm just scrolling up and seeing everything I've missed. Hold on. Wow. Okay, let's scroll back down. Okay. You took that day off work as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Rip vacations. That's the main problem here. I think they've made the right call. It's wow. Whew. Okay. Better a good game later than a bad game now. I think it would probably do them more harm to have a publicly sort of outcry of a game that they're not happy with. Certainly. I mean, my Amazon order for the Shadowlands Collector's Edition is still telling me October the 13th. So I wonder if we'll get the Collector's Edition early. That's interesting. Yeah. Better to have it right. I feel it's not ready. It's not ready. I mean, this harks a little bit back to the Blizzard of old, when they would say, we'll release it when it's ready when it's ready. And I remember Blizzard being one of those games companies that would say, you know, we're not going to be held to publishers telling us when to release and whatnot, and we're just going to release it whenever we want to. And when I worked at Rare, it was very similar like that. We would work on a game until it was done. I mean, I spent 3 years working on a game, and it still wasn't done by the time I left. You know, they will, you know, put your heart and soul into a game, and you want to make sure it's right for everyone. That's the main thing. So now you cannot say you're not prepared. I'll always not be prepared, right one too. That's the problem. There's so much to do in the game, but I'll be a bit more prepared than I was before. As long as there isn't anything ward levels are broken, don't see a valid reason for a delay. I think the main problem, Ronnie, is I think a lot of people, people like Preach and Taliesin, I think, were very vocal about certain parts of the higher end content not being right in their eyes, and I think a lot of the feedback that Blizzard were getting, and I think it's important to get it right for those kind of people, definitely. Yeah, entirely possible they can ship you the physical disc and stuff before launch. I mean, I'd love to get my hands on the art book more than anything else. 2 weeks or 2 months? Well, I can't see us being stuck in a pre-patch limbo for too long, because that's going to get difficult. When we were looking at what is it, October the 26th, so we're starting to get into Thanksgiving territory, I think. So I think we're looking more towards middle of November, or something like that. And the swift change in our lives with COVID and people work from home, that shift in life made a big delay. Yes, exactly, right one too. You've got to factor that in. Or you find even more things you have to do. Yeah, that's the main thing, Shirok, at the moment. More time means more things I can do. So with this, the expansion won't release on the 27th. No, Palomiox. It's going to be later. They haven't said when later. They just said soon. Wow. Wow, yeah. But then the new raid will open on Christmas. Well, that's okay. I mean, I don't mind if they wait even longer for the new raid to be like a week or 2 weeks later than the 2 weeks it was already. I'll be happy. I mean, yes, Stormcraft, there is that October the 13th. At least we can draw a line under the whole Brutosaur thing. Of course, you're going to get someone now saying, I have got 0 gold. How much gold do I need to make a day to be able to get the Brutosaur? We can probably work that out, can't we? October the 13th is, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 days. 11 days to make 5 million gold. So what's that? 5 million divided by 11 equals, you have to make 454,000 gold a day, and you can get the Brutosaur. That should work. That's some hardcore flipping, definitely. 450,000. Make 500,000 a day. You can't farm that, definitely. I called it. You said delay Shadowlands a few days ago, and got told cold no. For Zazzle, I didn't believe it would happen. You're right. I didn't believe because of the whole marketing thing. But it's a new series for me, Stockcraft. I can't imagine. I don't know what I could do to make 500,000 gold a day for the next few days. I would have to have got myself set up on multiple realms and doing everything already set. Yeah, don't think anyone did, to be honest. Yeah, it's a new one for sure. It is. It's wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, working from home is bound to have an impact, isn't it? Definitely. Yeah. Companies' lifestyles, whether they're convinced or not, I do believe it. Since it affected us so much, why not this too? Yeah, exactly right. One too. I think that's very important to remember, isn't it? The whole worldwide pandemic has knocked everyone for six in various different ways. I mean, we're still, even now, struggling with sort of people's mental health more than anything else now. Yeah. Because you need all the gold in one realm. Yeah, that is true, Jack. I mean, yes, you could probably get rid of pets on one realm, like Billisted as well, and things like that, but it's going to be hard, definitely. Only up to it, sorry, instead of doubling down. I think I'm proud of them. I'm proud of you, Blizzard, for making the call and letting your community know. Yeah. I'll give you 500,000 if you level my last 5 characters. Easy 500 a day. Thank you, but no, I don't think I could do that, certainly. What's my daily profit look like on TSM? You want to compare? We can have a look at that. I posted those on at the moment, haven't I? Did I post everything else on? We are, I mean, currently, if you're looking at since the start of BFA, my average profit per day is 11,000 gold. Looking at that, if you look at the last year, average profit a day is 12,000 gold. If you look at the last 6 months, it's 13,000. If you look at the last month, the average profit is minus 8,500. Someone's been spending a lot of gold. Minus 5,000, and the last day minus 11,000. Okay, so yes, it'll be interesting to see what happens after all of this comes through and we go on to the whole relic thing. Yeah. Oh no, Wonder Sheep. So sorry to hear that. Yes, I was back up fairly quickly after it went down. Do apologise. Yeah. Yeah, the 14th of October onwards, it's going to go up, hopefully. That's the plan, certainly. Wow. What did I tell you about spending gold? I know, Vallegro. We are over 1 million still. We've still got 1,028,000, so we'll be okay. We've got some gold to come in as well. Yeah, making Relic of the Past gear non-stop for a month. I think at this rate I probably will be, definitely. Yeah. I think it's right to call, rather wait a little longer and have more polish than have to continue to push out patches in the first month or two, drastically change covenants and such. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. It's just getting the core mechanics to make the raiders and the Mythic Plus players and all that kind of people, as long as they're happy with the systems, and then I think the rest of the public perception will be fine around that. That's the core thing. I think from a profession point of view, I'm happy with it where it is right now. It could probably do with a little bit more tweaking here and there, but you know, I think it's good enough. The storyline, the artwork is phenomenal. That's done as far as I could tell. That looks brilliant. So it's mainly about this main mechanics more than anything else that I'd be very interested in, certainly. Have to see what happens there, basically. I'm sure there's going to be, I mean, there were 0 comments when I loaded this up because it was less than a minute old. Let me just refresh this one moment. And there's 184 comments after 15 minutes. Wow. Look at that. A lot of comments. This is big news. This is big news, definitely. It's okay, there's more gold to be made, and had to come new stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's all investing. I hope the vendor flips and Shadowlands stuff will boost you up to 1 million. You made the dollar for your brutal from gambling in garrisons when they were broken. So it's your first shot to true governing. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to be definitely interesting. See what happens. We've got time to prepare for it, certainly. I changed a lot since my tailoring deep dive regarding operations. Not a huge amount done, deals. No, that's still fairly valid, a lot of the stuff there. I don't use average buy as much now. I use smart average buy. It's a separate thing as part of TSM 4.10. One of the comments, hope the vocal minority crying out how everything's so broken is happy now. Oh, really? Yeah, I do. Good evening, Darkwing. Poor people who took days off work. Yeah, so that I do feel for people, because it's, you know, some workplaces do require you to book well in advance. Definitely. Did the WoW team fight for this to happen or not? See, you'll never know. You'll never know what the team does, because sometimes decisions like that can be well out of your hands. Certainly. as
Kenny
a
Boss staff just subscribed. Good evening, everyone.
good evening, Kenny Bosap. Lovely to have you. Thank you so much. 2 months. That is amazing. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well this fine, well, slightly rainy evening here in the UK, but I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about the bombshell news of, excuse me, of me sneezing. I do apologise. Of the pre-patch being the October the 13th and Shadowlands being delayed. Oh dear. Oh, I do apologise. Not sure where that came from. Times 2. Oru's fast asleep, he's fine. Thankfully, I can just cancel vacation and put it in whenever you want at any time, so you're okay on that front. I'm sure there are more people without this option. Yes, that's the main issue, really, isn't it? Samadan allergic to delays. Yeah, is it 416,000? I thought I must have got a day wrong. I made it out as 454,000, but yes, it's a lot in one go. So, wow. Okay, this does change sort of planning of things, certainly. So we can at least plan for pre-patch. We can at least plan for relics and see how those turn out over the next sort of month or so. And then we can think about Shadowlands after that. I like the trades chat is going on about the 13th as well. Everyone's talking about it. No date for Shadowlands now. It's kicking off in game as well. Wow, this is quite the difference. Oh, I need to just make sure I've got some auctions on from El Morte. Otherwise, I'm not going to have any blacksmithing sales. Thank you, Vallegra. Just curious about how long to delay. Yeah, I'm thinking it's complete guesswork at this point. I'm thinking a month, maybe. I'm thinking maybe around Thanksgiving. And then the raid out at Christmas, maybe, or maybe the raid out in the new year. I have to make changes to your dinner prep for Shadowlands schedule. Really, Darkwing. Did you have dinner preps and everything sorted? Wow, that's impressive. El Morte needs to do some daily cooldowns first. /TSN task list. Let's just do these now whilst I'm here. There we go, craft from Malevolent Gladiator's Scaled Chest Plate. There we go. Harinfi, thank you so much. 3 months. That's amazing. Thank you. Can I do that one? Yes, I can. There we go. Thank you so much, Harinfi. That is amazing. 3 months of your support is very much appreciated. So thank you. 13th isn't the event. They're doing a pre-patch in 2 parts. The event comes later, so a month of the event would be a big delay. Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, Christmas time is going to be busy all around, really. I mean, depending on how people are finding lockdown in the various countries and things like that, obviously, there's going to be an issue for many if it's still on. Good night, Andy Key. Lovely to have you here. Time and money well spent. Well, thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. Okay, got all of that. Then I need to repost it on. I've done the cooldowns actually, so I don't need to go around. I'll just do it here. We'll post this lot on. Run a post scan. And we also need to just check on Bridget as well, because she's got a daily cooldown to do. Didn't they cancel Christmas because of COVID? Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are going to struggle with that. It's going to be weird anyway. I think same plan. 2 weeks. 2 weeks before to fill up the fridge with stuff that just needs heating. That is proper preparation, Darkwing. I like your style. Actually looking forward to having more than 2 weeks of pre-patch. Too many characters needs to be leveled. I mean, that's good. That is very good. And we're not rushing straight into the event as well. Oreo is super cute. He's just having a bit of a groom at the moment. There he is. He's not sure. There you go. Oh, look at him. Bless him. He's going to get up, I think. He's not sure. Just start staring at him at my desk. I would too, definitely. So pre-patch will be longer, but it won't be. We won't have the invasion straight away. That's the main thing. His little white mustache, yeah. He is complete, full-on, adorable. Let's. Oops, actually, no, I don't need that on. Let's go Brutasaur on this. There we go. I think it's great they are delaying Shadowlands. Talent beta invites just went out, so there'll be much more feedback now and actual game time to polish the game, yes. There's going to be lots of interesting stuff coming out over the next few weeks as people do stuff. I don't know why I keep posting those on, because they're not going to sell. But there we go. So, I think that's probably most of running through the characters and their cooldowns, so that's all fine. So yes, that is me going to be done for tonight. That is what a bombshell to end on, though. That is amazing. Fishy boy, good evening to you. All well. What's that? The 13th? I know. We've just been discussing it. It's incredible. I think it's a good move. I was going to see what happens, definitely. Selling bags now with a real new Shadowlands bag. Will they? They'll be so cheap to craft. Looking at the mats, yes, they will be cheap to craft. So I would sell the ones you've got now. They will still sell at the beginning of Shadowlands as well, because people will be rushing to use those mats on other things, not necessarily the bags. So I would say sell the ones you've got now and keep a little bit for later, and you'll be fine. Certainly. I mean, people will still buy the old bags. They'll still buy Hexweed bags and deep sea bags just for the look of things more than anything else. I mean, Hexweed bags are nice because they're purple, and sometimes people just like that. We have that long to make lots of copper bars. Yes, you have, Seawolf, definitely. You're sitting at mats for 2,500 deep sea bags. Oof, yeah, oof indeed, Kenny. That is a lot. Wow. Is Dave on as well at the moment, Darkwing? Okay, we'll have a look. Let's see where everyone's at. So people are doing. Who have we got on? There we go. Stay safe. Notice. Yeah, let's who have we got? Row the Carver. Let's have a look at Dave, because Dave's got some amazing art going on. And it's always nice to throw some love over his way. Let's go have a look. Right, okay, so back over to this. Okay. Slash raid. Okay, so can I only do one daily cooldown per day, or is it possible to make one of every expansion? It depends on the cooldowns. Some of them allow different ones on, certainly. We're going to send some love over to, not Raid, to Dave Greco, because he's a friend of the stream, and I think it'll be nice to send some over that way. There we go. He's doing, oh yeah. He is doing something. Brock the Carver is looking incredible, so I think we should definitely go over and see Dave. Okay, 30 slots and 32 slots are going to be good, definitely. So, thank you all for such an amazing stream. You are all wonderful people. Thank you so much for that amazing level 5 hype train we had at the beginning. That has kicked off my October amazingly well. We are getting definitely on a good start towards the Chewbacca onesie stream at this rate after a day, so that is definitely good going. My next stream will be tomorrow, so it'll be morning time for people in America and afternoon time for those in the UK and Europe, and I'll also have a video out I think tomorrow, so that should be fun. That'll be after the stream though. I'll schedule that to come out after the stream. So let's send some love over to Dave from myself and the Floofmeister himself, Oreo. Thank you all, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon.